The views, information, and opinions expressed during the following program are solely those of the individuals involved and do not necessarily represent the views of Access Communications, its representatives, or its employees.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Cheryl Spencer, and I'd like to begin by acknowledging that we're on the traditional lands of Treaty 4 territory, the original lands of the Cree, Ojibwe, Saulteaux, Dakota, Nakota, Lakota, and the Métis. It's my pleasure to join you and our honored guests at the Chinese Spring Festival Celebration 2024. It's also my privilege to co-MC alongside Jeremy Ng, Kyla Kowalczyk, and Michael Cram. This year marks our 13th year that the Regina chapter of the Chinese Freemasons of Canada has hosted this event, and for the 12th consecutive year that we have a big crowd as we celebrate the Chinese Spring Festival. Tonight will be a formal evening with an exciting program of cultural entertainment and special live auction. All proceeds are going to the Children's Healthcare at Regina General Hospital Pediatric Unit. Children are our biggest asset. They are our future, and they need to be healthy to continue building our great community. Thanks to the generosity of our sponsors and the dedication of our volunteers, we have raised over $1 million in the previous years for the various pediatric departments such as the Neonatal Intensive Care Unit, the Pediatric Asthma Center, Pediatric Outpatient Ward, Children's Ward, Children's Emergency Ward for General Hospital, Children's Program Regina Wascana Rehabilitation Center, Pediatric Outpatient Unit, and Autism Assessment Center. We hope that this year's charity banquet will once again enable us to raise more funds in support of the children's health care at Regina's General Hospital Pediatric Unit. The Chinese Freemasons are excited to work with the Hospitals of Regina Foundation to help raise funds to buy new equipment for the children's health care at Regina General Hospital. During everyone's purchase, the raffle tickets, as all proceeds from the sale of these tickets go to support the children's health care at General Hospital.
Good evening, honorable guests, ladies and gentlemen, friends. It gives me great pleasure as the chairman of Regina chapter of the Chinese Freemason Society to extend greetings to all attending tonight's Regina Chinese Freemason 14th Anniversary Chinese Spring Festival Celebration Banquet. I feel deeply honored to have this opportunity to send my warm wishes to all of you during this special occasion. Tonight it will be a formal evening with an exciting program of cultural entertainment. The special dancing performance will be performed by Confucius Institute and sponsored by Victoria Square Mall. Thank you. There will be a special live auction, charity and raffle draw. All proceeds are going to support Pediatrics Unit at Regina General Hospital. Children are our biggest assets. They are our future, and they need to be healthy to continue in building a great community. Thanks to the generosity of our sponsors and dedication of our volunteers, we have raised over $100,000. The proceeds went towards supporting Neonatal Intensive Unit, the Pediatrics Asthma Clinic, the Children's Ward, the Emergency Ward for Regina Hospital, the Children's Department at Regina Wascana Rehabilitation Center, Pediatrics Outpatient Department, and Autism Assessment Center, Children's Hospital since 2013. This year, we hope this banquet will enable us to raise more funds in support of the Pediatrics Unit at Regina General Hospital. The Chinese Freemason Society continues to remain very active in the community. During tonight's Chinese Spring Festival celebration, we would like to encourage everyone to purchase raffle tickets, as all proceeds from tonight's sales will go to support this important cause. On April 8, 2016, we signed with City of Regina Cemetery a destination agreement. Each year, we pay a lump sum for the upkeeping and maintenance of Chinese section of these siting areas. We are especially proud since 2017 to our own pavilion called Spirit of China at Mosaic. We are pleased to announce we will host the pavilion again on May 30, 31st, and June 1st, 2024. Tonight, during our celebration, please take a moment to remember the Chinese Freemason history and all the important memory that make up our community here within Canada. As I will continue my work, my dreams and hopes for the future with the Chinese gay community to build a Chinese gay and Chinese senior home and to develop the Chinatown in Regina. Upon completion of the development, it will attract more and more investors and tourists to our community. I'm very optimistic that my dream will be fulfilled. As the chairman of Regina Chinese Freemasons, my expectation is that the future generation will carry on our ancestors' visions by their efforts in building this country through establishing a peaceful cultural vibrance. As the Chinese Freemasons continue their journey of successful event, it's my pleasure to wish each and every one of you a successful future and happy Spring Festival. Thank you, enjoy tonight, and thank you.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, members of the Chinese Freemasons, good evening, Tansi. Donna and I are very pleased to join you once again for this annual celebration here in Treaty 4 territory and homeland of the Métis. I would like to begin by thanking Nelson and the Regina chapter of the Chinese Freemasons of Canada for the invitation and the warm welcome. I also want to acknowledge the Chinese Freemasons for organizing and presenting this exciting evening. I appreciate your openness to work with other organizations and support other Asian heritage associations. I'm grateful for your group, for all that you do for the betterment of our city and our province. Your tradition of supporting fundraising efforts and sharing resources with the broader community is admirable. Your ongoing partnership with the Hospitals of Regina Foundation to produce fundraising galas like Spring Festival 2024 is an excellent example of your continued support of worthy charities. I also want to thank all the members of the Chinese community for sharing your rich and ancient culture with us. My gratitude as well to everyone for participating this evening and helping to raise funds to support the important work of the Children's Ward at Regina General Hospital. To the members of the Chinese Freemasons, once again, and everyone present who volunteers their time in support of community events and organizations, my sincere thank you. You are wonderful examples of what can be accomplished when people come together and work together. Dawn and I look forward to sharing this lovely celebration with you. Please enjoy the rest of the evening. As is customary in closing, as Lieutenant Governor and the King's representative, I am pleased to bring greetings on his behalf, His Majesty King Charles III, King of Canada. In the spirit of sharing my culture, as you have, I will also share these greetings in my first language of Woodland Cree. Charles Nisto, Canada. Thank you very much, and please enjoy the rest of the evening.
Well, ni hao, everyone. It's a great pleasure to be with you this evening, and I want to this evening pay special acknowledgement of all the people over the past decades and over 100 years of Saskatchewan's history who have come from China to add to our vibrant culture, society, and of course, economy. Regina has been blessed over many generations to welcome so many people who have come to Canada seeking freedom, human rights, and democracy, and we are richer for them having chosen our country. And there are so many opportunities that are available to us between our two countries. Canada has so much of what the world wants, and as we look forward to the challenges, whether it's economic or environmental, Canada can do so much more to help countries around the world make improvements in the environment by exporting more of what we do here. Clean, ethical LNG could help displace coal in so many countries like China. And I know that our Conservative Party is looking forward to strengthening those types of opportunities to make a real meaningful impact on the environment without raising prices here at home in Canada. So that's something that I very much look forward to in the future. And this evening, I just want to say to everyone here, you're not going to go home hungry, and you're not going to go home thirsty, because anytime you have an event organized by Nelson, it's going to be a good time. And so tonight, I know we're going to have a great evening of laughter and friendly conversations as we celebrate all the vibrant cultures that have come together to make this city such a wonderful place to live. So on behalf of Pierre Poilievre, the Conservative official opposition in Parliament, thank you to all the volunteers who have put this on, and I hope everyone has a wonderful evening. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for allowing me to be out this evening. And I was just talking to my good friend Nelson, and he said, this is the 14th evening we've had like this, and we've raised over $1 million for charities across Regina. How amazing is that? And like my friend Andrew Shear said, we've gone through many events with Nelson, and he has wonderful food, great hospitality, but the one thing Nelson does do in a room like this is bring everyone together from Regina and the surrounding area. We have all different political stripes. We have all different people from business, from labor, from all over. And I think that's a great thing to get people in the room that sometimes have some differences, but to celebrate, to come together, and to raise money for a very good cause. And that's what Nelson does for our community. So on behalf of myself and Andrew said, Pierre Poilievre, our leader, Nelson, I want to say thank you to you and your volunteers for year after year coming through and having a great event and making sure that we are putting money towards great causes across our community. So Nelson and the volunteers, your family, I know how hard you work on this each and every year, and to the businesses and for everyone that came out to support us this evening, please bid early and bid often. Thank you very much and have a wonderful evening.
Well, I'm not sure if you can hear me because I'm not as tall as Andrew and I'm not as tall as Warren. So am I allowed to move these down? Okay, well, good evening, everyone. So I'd like to begin by acknowledging the land where we are gathered as Treaty 4 territory and the home of the Métis. Thank you so much for having me here tonight on behalf of Premier Scott Moe and the Government of Saskatchewan. I'd like to also recognize His Honour Russ Morasti, Donna Morasti, Lieutenant Governor of Saskatchewan. We have Consul General of the People's Republic of China in Calgary, Lao Xingqiao, I hope I said that correctly, the Honourable Andrew Shear, Member of Parliament, and Member of Parliament Warren Steinley. Her Worship, Mayor Sandra Masters, and Vice Chief of the FSIN, David Pratt. We also have in attendance our opposition leader, MLA Carla Beck. Now, this evening we have an excellent program to celebrate Chinese culture, and I'd like to thank the Chinese Freemasons of Regina for bringing us all together. Now, dating back to 1863, the Chinese Freemasons of Canada have enhanced, enriched their local communities with cultural activities, programs, and support. And here in Saskatchewan have made numerous economic and cultural contributions that have helped shape our province into being one of the best places to live, work, and raise a family. And we are here tonight where we continue the tradition of supporting our community and building a better life. Now, as an organization, the charitable work that you have done has been invaluable. You have raised thousands of dollars to support so many projects, and for that, I say thank you. Tonight, we are also here to raise funds in support of the Children's Ward at the Regina General Hospital in partnerships with the Hospital of Regina Foundation. Therefore, I encourage you to please bid generously for the auction items this evening because they are for a great cause. I'm sure we're all looking forward to celebrating Chinese culture with food, dance, and entertainment. In Saskatchewan, we place a great value on diversity, as reflected in our provincial motto, "From many people's strength." So as part of Saskatchewan's growth plan, the Government of Saskatchewan continues to celebrate multiculturalism and recognizes the important contributions that new Canadians have made to our province. Now, Saskatchewan was the first province in Canada to pass multicultural legislation. And to this day, our cultural diversity remains strong and continues to be a priority. Thank you to the Regina Freemasons, the Hospital of Regina Foundations, and all the people involved in making this wonderful evening a celebration and a huge success. And we all know when Nelson phones, you pick up that phone and you say, yes, we're showing up. Thank you very much, everyone, for making this evening a celebration.
Good evening, everyone. It's wonderful to be here with you this evening on Treaty 4 territory, the homeland of the Métis. And I would like to say, on behalf of the official opposition, the Saskatchewan NDP, how happy we are to join you here today. I've got a table of MLAs over here. I'd like to say thank you and acknowledge all of the dignitaries here and point out my colleagues here, Trent Witherspoon, Nicole Sarr, and our two newest MLAs, our twin MLAs, Jared Clark and Nora Berkey. But mostly I want to offer sincere gratitude to the Freemasons, the Chinese Freemasons Canada, the Regina chapter, and especially Chairman Nelson Ng. Nelson, thank you so much for gathering us all here this evening. Now, as has been said, we've reached a milestone, over $1 million donated to children's charities here in Saskatchewan, and I think that deserves a wonderful round of applause. But I'm not surprised. At a time when sometimes it can be difficult to get politicians of different stripes to agree on the color of the sky, you see time after time Nelson bringing people from all backgrounds, from all political stripes, and in Regina and surrounding area together in support of a good cause and always in support of a good time. And I want to say thank you to the Chinese Freemasons, to Nelson, to Shirley and your whole family for exemplifying what our provincial model, many people's strength, what that actually looks like in action. Thank you very much. I want to just say to everyone gathered here this evening, remember this is in support of a wonderful cause. Have fun, give generously, and again, on behalf of the official opposition, Saskatchewan NDP, I want to say thank you very much to the Chinese Freemasons and your generous support of children's charities here in Regina. Thank you.
I'll come back up again. Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much. Your honors and all distinguished guests, on behalf of my city council colleagues, Councillor Stanachek, it's lovely to see you in the city of Regina. I just want to say thank you. Thank you to Nelson. Thank you to the Chinese Freemasons of Canada, Regina chapter, the World Chinese Business Association of Canada, and the National Canada Drumming Committee for hosting and sponsoring tonight's celebration to raise money for the Regina Hospitals Foundation Pediatric Unit. I think there's a whole bunch that's already been said, so I'm just going to say thank you so much for coming. To MP Scheer's part, bid early, bid often. Enjoy the food and each other's company. Thank you so much.
All distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, dear friends, Good evening to you all. It is really my pleasure to join all of you tonight for the 2024 Spring Festival Gala in Regina. On behalf of the Chinese Consulate General in Calgary, I'd like to wish everybody a very happy, healthy, and prosperous year of the Dragon. And I'd also like to thank the Chinese Freemansion of Regina for organizing this wonderful event. Recently, I've been in many celebrations, events of Chinese New Year, joined by dignitaries and people from all walks of life in Canada. This shows that the Spring Festival celebration has become a cultural calling card for people to approach and understand China and Chinese culture, promoting exchanges, mutual learning, and common development among cultures and civilizations, reflecting the values of diversity and inclusiveness. Currently, China is advancing Chinese modernization on all fronts and developing innovation-driven, new quality productive forces at a faster pace. The Chinese economy is sound and sustainable. Last year, with GDP grew by 5.2%, China registered one of the highest growth rates among the major economies, accounting for 1/3 of the global economic growth. We'll continue to advance high-quality development, and the Chinese modernization will not only lead China to a brighter future, but will also bring development opportunities for Saskatchewan, Canada, and the rest of the world. So we warmly welcome more Canadian friends to visit China, to explore the Chinese market, and keep investing in China and share the dividends of China's vigorous development. Despite the difficulties faced by China-Canada relations, our bilateral trade volume still reached to almost 120 billion Canadian dollars last year, of which Canadian exports increased by 6.2% year on year. Saskatchewan's agri-food exports to China grew by over 30%. Around 80 Canadian companies participated in the 6th China International Import-Expo in Shanghai to showcase different featured Canadian products. Canola, wheat from the prairie provinces, and seafood from the maritime provinces are increasingly popular in the shopping carts of Chinese consumers. China and Canada have extensive common interests and complementary advantages. A healthy and stable China-Canada relationship is the common expectations of our two peoples and is in the common interest of our two countries. Saskatchewan is sister province of Jilin, and Regina is sister city of Jinan. I do believe that with our joint efforts and with more people-to-people exchanges, the mutually beneficial collaborations between China and Saskatchewan, between Regina and Jinan, can contribute not only to further enhance the relations between our two countries, but also bring real benefits to our two peoples. As the totem of the Chinese nation, dragon represents power, courage, wisdom, and fortune. Hope all of you will soar high and fly far like a mighty dragon to achieve your goals and dreams in the auspicious year of the dragon. And wish you all enjoy a lovely evening. Thank you all.
Good evening, Your Honor, distinguished guests, dear friends. Let me begin by saying a huge thank you to Nelson, Jamie, everybody on that committee for this fantastic event. This is my 9th Chinese New Year and Chinese Spring Festival that I attend in my capacity as the CEO of the Hospitals of Regina Foundation. And I have to tell you, every year it gets better and better. You have our gratitude for everything you've done, Nelson. Thank you so much. And thank you for supporting pediatrics in Regina and Southern Saskatchewan. It is the most important mission we have at the foundation. Nothing is more important to us than the healthcare of our children. As you've seen, we've made great strides with your help. In 2024, we just committed $7.5 million for our hospitals here in Regina. Out of that $7.5 million, $4 million will be for pediatrics, including a brand new pharmacy clean room to support our brand new pediatric cancer clinic. Thank you for everything that you do, Nelson. Thank you, everyone, for coming out to support, and thank you for supporting pediatrics in Regina and Southern Saskatchewan. Thank you so much.
And next, I would like to invite forward Dr. Talukdar, Director of Pediatric Asthma Clinic Unit at the Regina General Hospital.
Good evening to everyone. I'm sure most of you know me because I'm one of the oldest doctors in Regina. One of the oldest first. I have been in Regina over 50 years practicing as a pediatrician and also teaching in medical school. Tonight, I'm so excited I lost my language. Today is one of the nicest day weather-wise, nicest evening. And also, we are going to have fantastic evening. I would like to welcome all the dignitaries and ladies and gentlemen for attending this event. I cannot explain. I am so grateful to Nelson and his Freemasons for donating the money raised by auction and also raffle to the hospitals of Regina, especially Children's Ward. On behalf of myself and the Regina General Hospital staff, I would like to thank and congratulate Nelson for helping us for so many years. Tonight is a special night. I don't want to prolong, but what I like to do is that we have very special guests from Kosovo and Albania. Could you kindly get up and just identify yourself, please? We also have some guests from Bangladesh, Chittagong Hill Tracts, Aboriginal people, Chakma tribe. Can you identify yourself if you are here? Please, can you get up? I don't think they showed up. On behalf of myself and the Regina General Hospital, I like to thank you, all of you, and especially Nelson, and congratulate him for donating 14 years out of 15 years of his association. I want to thank you all for attending. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, honorable guests. It is indeed my honor and pleasure bring greeting from Vancouver. 恭喜發財, Happy New Year to all. This year, is my 14 years come to Regina. Why? Because of your outstanding family, outstanding citizens. Nelson Ng, Sherry Ng, Jeremy, and the 2 other sons. What they have done is fabulous. Not only celebrate Chinese New Year, but also to get everybody together. Doesn't matter, federal, provincial, civic, left and right, center, whatever party. We are all here as one big family. At the same time, we give out our heart to raise funds for the hospital of Regina, especially to the children ward. How wonderful is it? And I have another mission. On your table, you will see this little drum. What is this? About 8 years ago, after we established our relationship, initiated by Nelson about 14 years ago. So 8 years ago, we also initiate the Canada Day drumming. What is that all about? On July 1st, 11 a.m. Vancouver time, that means 12 noon Regina time. The whole country and around the world, we will all drum at the same time simultaneously for 6 minutes. For what? To celebrate our wonderful land. Thank you for the meetings. Welcome us all here to enjoy and live and work in this wonderful land. And we are proud to celebrate Canada Day as proud Canadian. At the same time, we promote diversity, inclusion, peace, and love for a better world. I believe that we have a little highlight video show you what we have done last year. Up to now, after 8 years, Canada Day drumming have been developed to be the largest simultaneous event on Canada Day in Canada. How proud we are. What is that? We united people of Canada to be proud of Canadians. After the video, you see, get ready for your drum. All right, let's drum. Don't forget, Regina, if you ask to see the video, I hope July 1, Regina, Saskatoon, and all the city in Saskatchewan would drum together, okay? Thank you, enjoy.
Nobody want to hear me then because everybody hungry, they're waiting for food. Yeah, but as I tell you, the last always the best. First thing is thank you, Nelson, invite me every year to come over here, and so many people ask me why keep every year come over all the way from Halifax to here. So 2 reasons I can tell you. One thing is, of course, support for the Regina Hospital. That's why we keep every year to come over all the way here. Yeah, because that's a really good thing to support the hospital. You see the radio, how help the people every year. So people need help. So that's why we need to come over here to support for that. Second thing is, when I come here, I can see all the good friend, old friend, new friend I can meet. That's I would like to come over. I come here more than a decade, and same as Andrew CSA, he has never let you disappoint. Always have a good time, right, Andrew? So hope everybody have a good time, good evening tonight. Of course, enjoy your food. Okay, that's what I want to say. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Your Honor, dignitaries, Mr. and Mrs. I'm unprepared. My coworker Amadou is going to say a few words for us.
Come on.
Good evening, Your Honor, Russ Miresti, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, bonsoir. I'm deeply honored to be standing before you tonight as a representative of Canada Post at this remarkable Chinese Spring Festival celebration banquet. It's a privilege to join you all in this commemorating the New Year of the Dragon, a symbol of power, good fortune, and auspicious beginnings. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to President Nelson for his gracious, Chairman Nelson, for his gracious invitation and for his outstanding leadership of the Regina Chinese Freemason Societies. Nelson embodies the spirit of the dragon with his unwavering strength, wisdom, and charisma, qualities that have undoubtedly contributed to the prosperity of this community.
Excuse me.
As we celebrate this special occasion, I reflect on the year I've had the privilege of living and working in this vibrant community in Regina. It is a place filled with warm diversity and opportunity, much like the legendary dragon, known for its courage and benevolence. In honor of President Nelson's leadership and his significance of the Year of the Dragon, I'm delighted to present him with this pure silver coin, commemorative coin of the Year of the Dragon. May it serve as a symbol of our gratitude and best wishes for continued success and prosperity.
Okay.
On behalf of Canada Post, I extend my warmest wishes to Nelson and all attendees for a joyous evening and prosperous Year of the Dragon. May this year be filled with abundance, happiness, and new beginnings. Merci à tous pour votre aimable attention et je vous souhaite une bonne soirée.
Thank you. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Hello everyone, and happy Canada Day. No matter where you are, July 1st is an opportunity for us all to celebrate the country we call home, the people we share it with, and the future we're building together.
The idea of bringing people together and drumming in one of the largest events of its kind simultaneously is beautiful.
Thank you to Legacy 150 Celebration Society for organizing this virtual drumming event.
We see this reflected in our vibrant communities, our diverse cultures, and our unrelenting spirit.
When you hear the sounds of the drums from coast to coast to coast, I hope you feel proud, grateful, and joyful.
It's a fun, important way to recognize all that we do together and all that we can be together when we come together.
Let's celebrate the beautiful country we call our home, from the Rockies to the Rouge National Urban Park here in Markham to the Bay of Fundy.
Happy Canada Day, everyone.
And it's really a great day to celebrate the Drumming Day across Canada.
what a performance. Thank you, drummers.
Thank you, and that was absolutely amazing. What a great show of drummers all across Canada. Seeing you again next year.
Well, good evening, everyone. Tonight, what we're doing here is we're going to continue on with a celebration that started in 2017 when Richard Wong, Nelson Ng, Eric Young, and myself sat down at Lee's Chop Suey East and had a conversation about what the 150th anniversary of Confederation was going to mean to us here in Saskatchewan. The Chinese community wanted to come together in a celebration of unity to help celebrate that Canada is a diverse culture, that everyone comes together to make up what we call Canada our home. So with that, we had Richard Wong, who was the chairman for our national committee, who decided that it was going to be something that we could do across all nations. You just saw in the video how at one time, at the same time across Canada, all the major cities came together to drum at the same time to form unity with Canada in celebration of the 150th anniversary. So at this time, I'd like to have Richard Wong come up and say a few words, and after which we're going to continue that celebration of unity and show us as Canada is one in this Chinese Spring Festival. Richard? Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, Canada Day drumming is mainly to unite people of Canada, to celebrate Canada and world harmony. So if you have drum, you drum. On July 1, 11 a.m. Vancouver time, that means 12 noon, Regina, Saskatchewan time. You can drum. If you have drum, fun. If you don't have a drum, no problem. Make noise with your pot and pan, your musical instrument, or just by clapping hand for 6 minutes. That's all. Why? You can do it together. I believe that you have celebration on site in front of the City Hall or something like that, or at home, or in your car. Just do wherever you are. In fact, last year, you see it, we invite senior home to participate because they cannot come out. They just get together in senior home and do it. And this year, ladies and gentlemen, we want to encourage every single city who already organized Canada Day Festival just at their local time, equivalent to 11 a.m. Vancouver time. Just put in the program for 6 minutes to drum or to make noise, okay? Mayor, you have a celebration. So just tell your event organizer, 6 minutes, 12 noon, just make noise to unite it, to connect it with the whole country at the same time, to be proud Canadian, to unite our spirit. At the same time, we share the Canadian spirit of diversity, inclusion, multicultural harmony, peace and love for a better world, to share, to show them indeed multicultural is indeed existing in this world. We don't need war, we don't need conflict. Doesn't matter what color, what religion, what ethnic, whatsoever. We are human beings, we are equal, right? So let's drum to celebrate. Okay, Chad, where are you? Let's get people organized, okay?
Okay, are you ready? Is everyone ready? Richard, you ready? On the count of 3. We want to do this for a couple minutes. 1, 2, 3, go! This is for unity for Canada, showing diversity. July 1st, this year, we're going to do this again across Canada. Please join us at 11 o'clock Pacific time, 12 o'clock Regina time. If we do this for 6 minutes, we'd be in the World Books records. That's what we had to do in 2018 when Richard was named the World's Guinness Book record for having the most people drum at the same time. So Canada is in the Guinness Book of World Records for doing this, just this for 6 minutes. Clap your hands if you got your hands. Make sure you're getting your noise in. This is a celebration of life. This is the spring festival that we're doing tonight. And we're here to make sure that everyone understands we're all one Canada. Okay, big finish. 1, 2, 3. As loud as you can. Thank you, everybody, for participating. This is great.
I see tree is green, rose too. I see them blue for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see sky is blue, cloud is white, bright passing day, dark say good night, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The color of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky. I also see the faces, the people going by. I see friends shaking hands, they say, how do you do? They very say, I love you. I heard babies cry, I watch them grow. You never know, they learn much more, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, this is a wonderful world. To me, our country, Canada, is one of the best, beautiful, and wonderful place in the world. Thank you. Thank you. 天会是在哪里？日子过得怎么样？人生是否要珍惜？也许认识某一人，过着平凡的日子，会不会也有爱情甜如蜜？任时光匆匆流去，我只在乎你，心甘情愿感染你的气息。人生几何能够得到知己？失去生命的力量也不可惜。所以我求求你，别让我离开你，除了你我不能感到一丝丝情意。如果有那一天你说即将要离去，我会迷失我自己，走入茫茫人海里。不需要诺言，只要天天在一起。我不能只依靠，偏偏会活下去。任时光匆匆流去，我只在乎你，心甘情愿感染你的气息。人生几何能够得到知己？失去生命的力量也不可惜。所以我求求你，别让我离开你，除了你我不能感到一丝丝情意。任时光匆匆流去，我只在乎你，心甘情愿感染你的气息。人生几何能够得到知己？失去生命的力量也不可惜。所以我求求你，别让我离开你，除了你我不能感到一丝丝情意。Thank you. Remember me from Vancouver.
夜空中最亮的星，能否听清那仰望的人心底的孤独和叹息？哦，夜空中最亮的星，能否记起曾与我同行，消息在风里的身影？我祈祷拥有一颗透明的心灵和会流泪的眼睛，给我再去深情的勇气，夜光环绕去拥抱你。每当我找不到存在的意义，每当我迷失在黑夜里，哦，夜空中最亮的星，请紧握靠近你。夜空中最亮的星，是否知道曾与我同行的身影如今在哪里？哦，夜空中最亮的星，是否在意？是当太阳升起，还是意外先来临？我宁愿所有痛苦都留在心里，也不要忘记你的眼睛。给我再去深情的勇气，夜光环绕去拥抱你。每当我找不到存在的意义，每当我迷失在黑夜里，哦，夜空中最亮的星，哦，请照亮我前进。我祈祷拥有一颗透明的心灵和会流泪的眼睛，给我再去深情的勇气，夜光环绕去拥抱你。每当我找不到存在的意义，每当我迷失在黑夜里，哦，夜空中最亮的星，哦，请照亮我前进。夜空中最亮的星，能否听清那仰望的人心底的孤独和叹息？ Thank you.
剧情，他寻山海走诗篇，醉花间几回梦中一风月，新愁却将还，一点佳节隔指尖。今夜似水流年和自怜，偏偏落花却坠入我的指尖。任岁月将凡尘映彩虹间，灯火已阑珊，诉不尽。看人间一曲风流为少年，将白驹轻踏寻山海走诗篇。醉花间几回梦中一风月，新愁却将还，一点佳节隔秋千。今夜似水流年和自怜，偏偏落花却坠入我的指尖。任岁月将凡尘映在红间，灯火已阑珊，诉不尽一生缘。
暮雨夜抱一落紅，聽些破碎了等猜夢，古還佢砰砰滿，巨興衰記取在重逢，貪便影風驅不更搖動，從此望富山本期待平庸，前半話又在微雨中，生經驗後皆並紅。失浪夫你啊，生得與死，好讓你關注啊，小玉啊，願天子一來殺龍，有時愛妻多病痛，境下凄亂，有生一日都望一夜啊！並求令，曾已有更機重，權勢盡空牽自知愛情重，與你做個夫妻成兩行，墳墓裏下盡失信是堂。狼未變愛，贈風身別似輪未命人共。我點知埋妻已生。 再分之海浪，硬世永珍重。我未負你恩義濃，鎮邊外有千耕種，大盡夫處世做人，堅志來砌堅進。
幾多往事夢，幾許心惆悵，別了昔日家，萬里而去，三朝千百丈。收起往事夢，拋開心惆悵，任那海和山伴我尋遍天涯各處鄉，創一番新世界，同將不分圖強，要將樂根和妙在眾生土壤，就算受挫折也當平常，發揮抉擇力量，要將樂根和妙在眾生土壤。創一番新世界，挺身不分圖強，要將樂根和妙在眾生土壤，就算受挫折也當平常，發揮抉擇力量，再起我身唱，勝似那舊家鄉。謝謝。
Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for participating in our 2024 Spring Festival, and we hope to see you again next year in 2025, where we celebrate, not only, an opportunity to come together to support an amazing foundation, the Regina Hospital Foundation. We want to continue to support not only you guys, but also our vulnerable, individuals, our children, who we, who are at the utmost risk. And all the proceeds today will help go towards the pediatric unit and hopefully, again, make a big difference. And again, truly from the bottom of my heart, I want to thank everyone for contributing in tonight's donations, whether it be buying a raffle ticket, bidding at a live auction, or even making a donation. But again, thank you so much, everyone, for coming again. I don't want to take everyone's too much time, but gong hei fa choi. Hope to see you again next year at our 2025 Spring Gala. Thank you so much. Have a good night.
If you'd like to share your feedback on the program you just watched, contact us today